even though it's 95 degrees outside, I'm gonna set up a blind. Let's go. So this company called ShedOFF sent me some blinds to test out. So let's set them up and see how it goes. So it's got a traditional zipper. That's not very loud, that's pretty quiet. Oh ho ho ho. I've never been in one of these like 360 can see everything blinds. I hunted out of a blind last year for the first time and I hated it. I didn't like the fact that I could only see out of whatever window I left open, and it was extremely boring and dark. There's some light that's obviously able to get into the blind because the 270 degree view, the only wall you can't see out of is the back one. These windows do have silent sliders to open, which I've never had in a blind before. I really like that silent slider. So right off the bat, my initial concern is that this window, I'm on my knees right now. And if I'm sitting in a chair to shoot my bow, I'm gonna be up even a little higher than this. The real test will be when I try to shoot a target. We pull this back up here and clip it, and then pull this up so that I can shoot. All three sides are identical to this. I could comfortably hunt with 2 people in here, but let's do the real test of shooting my bow out of this thing. So you guys can see my target, but I can't. This is too low. So I'm going to tie it up and see how comfortable I am shooting out of the blind. Airplane. Don't you know I'm filming? How rude. Perfect. Bullseye. Also, I would like to note that in a traditional blind, you don't have all the tiny little holes throughout the blind, so I'm actually getting a nice breeze that's able to come through even if all the windows were closed. This is exactly what I see at eye level. I had to raise the top with those little strings. Now, as I'm holding my bow like this, you can see that it's the perfect shooting height window, and there's quite a bit of room in here. Well, in conclusion, hunting out of a blind is not my favorite. However, this one will not nearly be as boring. It's quiet. You can see 270 degrees around it, and the windows are pretty adjustable enough to my liking for me to sit in the blind this fall.